Joined now on the podcast by new Dolphins cornerback Siran Neal. Siran, fresh in Miami, how's it feel, man?
Feels good. I mean, when I hopped off the plane, it was warm, and that's one thing I like. I like the warm weather. The sun was out, nice breeze. I get to wake up this morning, the sun was out, and had amazing breakfast this morning downstairs. The view was amazing. So I'm excited to be here.
You mentioned the breakfast downstairs. I don't know if you happen to see the NFLPA survey that basically graded organizations and how players feel about the organization, and the Dolphins killed it. Right? Yeah, A+ across the board. Yeah. The food they said was really good. Can you confirm that for us here?
Yeah, sure. This morning, the cook down there, I think his name is shout out to Ant. Shout out to Ant. He's down there. He's he's really good cooking down there. He cooked amazing breakfast this morning, and then at lunch, he cooked me basically a stir fry.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Really good. So. Big shout out to him for that. It's really good.
Yeah, he takes good care of us out here. So kind of on that same line of thinking here, not just the food and the great building you've been a part of here today, but just curious because this is your first chance. You had a chance to be a free agent in the NFL. Mm-hmm. Why the Dolphins? What attracted you to Miami?
I know Danny. He was there my rookie year. Mm-hmm. When I was in Buffalo, when I first came in, he said a couple things that, got my mind right. And, when I became free, I just knew him. And the thing is about, the NFL, it's about relationships. And I kept a good relationship throughout the year. So once it happened, I just, had a feeling like it was going to be here.
Is there something from your rookie year that maybe he taught you that you kind of took with you the rest of the way? A few things maybe?
Being coachable when you get here is big. And that's one thing that Danny Crossman told me was to be coachable. Like he took me on his wing, you know what I'm saying? Then from there, my rookie year, to now, like I have excelled.
Well, it sounds like you made a pretty good impression on him to bring you back down here to South Florida. So, and speaking of that, like your numbers back it up. I saw you're 12th in the NFL in special team tackles since you came in the NFL and first in forced fumbles on special teams. What do you think it is that makes a great special teamer in the NFL?
Mindset. You're either going to do it or you're not. Mm-hmm. And with me, it's like day in and day out, game in, game out. I know I got a target on my back, but the thing is I endure that target. Like I'm cool with that. And I heard from Danny, playing against him, over the years, it's respect. You know what I'm saying? You get double teams, you get a lot of stuff. It was just like, with me, I just want to keep going, no matter, the challenges. I know it's going to be a challenge, so I'm up for the challenges. Just keep going.
I'm always fascinated by a corner that plays gunner as well because you're jamming as a corner, but you're trying to get around that jam as a gunner. So you have a lot of experience on defense in different positions, inside, outside, corner, safety. I'm curious how that versatility benefits you and what has become, a matchup league and kind of a positionless defense type of league. How does all that experience playing all those spots help you?
Because you become versatile, you become valuable in your own role. We're playing every position because you just never know what can happen in this league. Somebody can go down, and anytime somebody go down, they point at you and say you got to go. It's time to go, and you want to do that job well. And I think that what kept me in the NFL a long time. No matter what the position was, it was just like Siran, you got to go. It's like let's go, let's do it.
You've had that mindset since high school, really, right?
Mindset since high school because I played a lot of positions in high school. I actually was a receiver in high school. So if you guys, know I'm a gunner, pretty good gunner. That's where I get most of my releases from, playing receiver.
Playing receiver. Yeah, I was going to say because receiver in high school, but then convert to linebacker at first in college?
It was safety.
Safety, okay. Okay, so that's a pretty unique conversion. Usually it's receiver to corner, right?
Usually, yeah. But I was big.
Okay.
I was always big. So when I got there, first day, it was like, dude, like, we understand you're a good receiver, but, like, we feel like you can do a lot of things in life. You go and play safety. And, me, I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Basically trusted them and look at me today. And from way back then to now, it's just, like, being versatile. Like, knowing, like, where to go and being in the right positions and playing all those positions because you just never know.
Yeah.
So
what else do you do? So you play special teams, defense, you fly the team plane, cook the meals as well, do all that stuff?
Special teams, I play receiver. Y'all ain't seen it yet, but I really, I'm saying, I can do that. I really can do that. I can do a lot. I'm a country guy. I'm really from, like, we call it red dirt with it's clay. I was taught a lot, by my parents and my grandparents or whatever, how to get things done. Cooking outside the house, inside the house, things outside the house. And, I'm a father. I'm a father of 3. I got twin girls at 7, and I got a son that's 1 turning 40. He's terrible. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have that though, because he's a boy. You know what I'm saying? I like the roughness, but being a father, you know what I'm saying, just you matured me like really fast. Like I became a father at early age of 20. You know what I'm saying? So,
but being a girl dad though, that's a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, you gotta soften up a little bit. Now, like you know, back in the day, you know, you got the rough end, but now I got daughters. Just like only thing I have to do is like look at them. Like that's a dad job. Just really angry and just like they'll cry if I do that. Yeah. But they're 7 and they're really like mature, and that's what I like about my daughter. You pay attention to them, like they not bad. They're really good girls. So I love them to death.
That's a result of how you raise them, man. That's all credit to you. Yeah. One last question here for you real quick. So you're making the jump from the Dolphins, or from the Bills to the Dolphins, one of the best rivalries in the NFL the last couple of years. How excited to be on the other side of Dolphins and Bills?
We definitely fired up about it. You know what I'm saying? Not just the division, you know, about the whole thing, about the whole season, and, you know, just a new journey. And like, this is a new way to rewrite a story. You know what I'm saying? So, just to come down here and to be a big part of this team, to help this team excel, which they already are, you know, have a great organization here, great coaches, great facility. Everything around here has been pretty good so far that I know of. That's another reason why, you know, I signed or whatever. It's just great being around here and great organization. So with that being said, like, I feel like I made a great decision, you know, staying, yeah.